what the fuck going on? Hey, HitKidd, what it do?
Alright, this is another episode of the Minority Report. Y'all see who I got? I got HitKidd in the motherfucking building. HitKidd, what it do, man? How was your Thanksgiving? And then, you know, your first Thanksgiving as a father. How was that?
It was nice. I don't know, he was just everywhere. He was thugging with me. So he went to everybody's house, met some other babies, everything.
He ate a little dressing and stuff like that.
No, he ain't getting no. I don't need no more food. No solids.
So how is it? You know, it's the fatherhood and you know, having a legacy. Like, how is it for you? Like, how you love it? How you loving it?
For sure, like extra motivation. Like that's just another piece. You know what I'm saying? There's just some, you know, more lighter fluid to the fire. I'm already trying to keep going. You know, I'm trying to keep going. So yeah, that's really it. Every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I gotta keep going.
So shit, I was doing my research and I see that your dad is also an artist. So like, you know, you having your own, you know, you feel like a little deja vu a little bit. Like you feel like you gonna teach him some shit when he get older.
So he told me my son.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing to him. Like he just gonna see what I do. It'd be cool if he pick up what I do, but other than that, I'm gonna rock whatever he rock with.
Facts, and I love that. So, you know, we had a big passing in Memphis, which was Young Dolph. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. Shit, what was your favorite Young Dolph song?
I Need My Medicine.
Oh God.
That was my favorite, cause I used to go to like Club Kahula and Club Envy, Cactus Jack, and man, when he first dropped like high class street music. Me and my cousin used to pull up to the clubs and listen to him all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. And shit, we see, of course, his death and, like, after his passing, we see, like, all the things that he left behind and the things that he have did. So, like, what are your own personal goals before leaving this earth? Like, what do you want your fans and people to remember you as? Like,
I never see myself less of, you know, I never see myself, I always see myself progressing. Like, I done changed somebody, you know, how they felt. You know, I always left good energy around. I'm trying to do more things in the community so I can leave a bigger mark, especially after Dolph passed. I feel like I can pick up where he left off and, you know, do even more and just keep going and just keep my energy going.
So, I was listening to an interview and they were saying, you know, like, you're not supposed to be at home and all this other stuff. Like, what is your own personal thought of being famous and being back home or staying back home? Like, do you think people that are famous should leave home?
I'm a little bit different. Obviously, I'm a little bit notable, and I'm becoming more notable in Memphis and surrounding areas and worldwide, I guess. But I'm not flashy. I don't be doing nothing crazy on social media. I don't be posting no guns. I don't be posting no money. I ain't got no beasts. I ain't got nothing going on. I don't attract bad energy. So that be the main reason a lot of people be having it coming to them because of that. But nevertheless, like if you feel like your environment too crazy for you, go ahead and leave. But you know what I'm saying? What's going on really? It don't bother me to the extent like. I don't care, but it doesn't bother me where I feel like I need to move somewhere and get something done. But, you know, they come with it when you try to change the game. So.
Facts. And in your own way, like, what are some things that you see in the game that you would want to change or that you trying to change?
A lot of people, like my peer group, doing stuff in the community and just trying to come, you know, just think outside the box. It's a couple people, but more than likely they getting overlooked. The ones who think outside the box. And that comes with them not being able to reach a target market that Memphis is familiar with. But I feel like I'm one of the ones who can think outside the box and get that target market that everybody wants involved somehow.
How did you making beats come about?
Oh, I was already making beats. I used to make beats in class and do that. I was growing up, like my dad was doing music, so I was born into the studio. Like he used to take me with him. He wasn't like trying to force me to do music or anything, but I used to be with him and everybody else. And I, you know, growing up, I picked up interest, so I used to have my own little pianos, record, like record stereo. And he used to have a studio in the house. well, when he was recording himself, so every day he's out here recording. He used to get mad, frustrated, curse out loud. You know, as I'm coming in from school, as I'm finna get up and go outside and play, I was just always around music. Then my neighbor brother did music. Then me and my neighbor started picking up. Well, we found our own way using FL Studio to start making our own music and beats or whatever. And it just picked up from there. And I picked up the habit of just constant making music all the time, and I just got better with it.
So take us into like your first beat, like how old you were, where it was at, what was the vibes like?
I know for sure my first beat, I was sitting on the couch in the front room on my dad's computer, and it was a demo version of it. So I had like rendered it to MP3, and then I dragged it to my mama MP3, I believe, because I don't think I had one, and I used to listen to it at Wrigley's. Oh God. So
we talk about legends, like producing wise. Do you think that you would be a Memphis legend, just like DJ Squeaky and Juicy J?
I am now.
Facts. Okay. We got the legend in the building. Okay. We have the legend.
I always call myself legend. I call other people legends. It's like it's like a term I use, like how other people say, like how you would call somebody main or something. I say legend is a noun.
Okay.
I use it as a noun.
I love that. So we're gonna get into the people you have worked with. So when you was coming out, I seen that you was working with like Meek Mill and stuff. So tell us about that. Like, tell us about working with Meek Mill and Dream Chasers.
That was a little different because they from the East Coast, and they vibe is totally different. Mine just totally different than mine. They're just in general though. Like, I'm just totally different than a lot of people, but. Working with them, I had to kind of alter a little bit, but nevertheless, had to meet in the middle somewhere. I feel like when my southern sound could meet with the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to put it, but you hear the type of songs that he makes, just trying to meet in the middle somewhere with that. Other than that, just like I remember one time we stayed in New York for a week for a writer's camp. And that was like a crazy experience. That was a good experience because I was with some people, like 90% from the New York, Philly area, and we was in there working the whole week. So I was picking up all different vibes and stuff, trying to work with them, and they ended up being cool. I'm still cool with some of the people that I met then that wasn't Dream Chasers that I'm cool with today. Okay.
So you talking about like the style and how they were like you being from Memphis, you don't fit the Memphis stereotype, right? So how do you stay authentic with yourself when making your beats? Like
whatever idea come to my head, I just do it. If it sounds cool to me, we're gonna stick with it. And I want to do that idea multiple times until I come up with another idea and do that a lot of times and another idea. That's not even just talking about beats, but anything else.
So, your albums: HitKidd for President 2020, Master Plan, Mastermind, Set the Tone, and Thanks for Voting. Which album was most fun for you?
Set the Tone.
Facts. That whole EP gave a vibe like all of y'all were having fun. Like, Hot Potato is me and my best friend's spiritual song. Like, that's our, when we are upset, we gonna put it on Hot Potato right now.
It's hard.
Yes. And speaking, like, how did they even come about with them? Like, how did you meet them?
I kind of knew of them already, but I never met Carbon so I met all of them at the show. The idea came, I already had this idea of like putting a lot of ladies on in Memphis, like somehow, just coming up with some type of project where I can put some ladies in the forefront. But I was a special guest at the show called The Ring, and all of them was performing that same day. It was a lot of performances. I never had met Carbon until that day, but I had heard her like one time. And I knew Slime for a little minute. I knew of Gloss, but I never met her. I knew of Glow because she was Gloss' best friend. Lisa, I knew of her because of a mutual peer. And I knew Dang, did I say everybody's name already?
I believe you did say everybody's name. K. Carbon, Glow. Aliza.
I thought I already said her name. That's why I was tripping. But yeah, no, I thought I said Aliza. I did say Aliza. Yeah, I did say everybody.
Slime.
I did. I said. I meant.
You
already,
said slime.
I said slime because I was like, I'm saying it so fast. Like I had already knew slime already. I had already knew slime. So yeah, I knew them already. Then when they were performing or when they got done, I told them like, you know what I'm saying, I want to do something together, like do a song. I'm gonna get a studio session. It really supposed to be like more than one, maybe, like songs I wanted to do, but we ended up just doing one song at For You Record Studio. So did that, and after we put it out, we ain't had no name for the Set the Tone song. We just put it out. We put it up to the video shoot. We still ain't had no name. We just shooting the video. They just called TBA at first, and we were like, we go call the song, y'all. We put it. We just thinking the name. I'm like, at first I said Set the Tone, and then it was just in the group in the mention, like when nobody even paying attention to it. And then he was like, bro, we just go call it Set the Tone. And went with it. And once it went viral, I was in my head. I'm like, so I might well do a little EP. And then I had got like 12-hour studio session like the following couple of days. So I got one studio session for 12 hours. Then we like really recorded everything that same day. But we had to go back and fix some stuff up. But we still did the EP in one day.
So with them, like, did y'all ever talk about like making it a group, or they all just want to be like their own individual rapper and just join together whenever it was?
We go do a group just for the sake of like when they all get together and do a song. It just makes sense, and it's a lot easier dealing with one name. But when we do other stuff, like you'll see the individual. You'll see them as an individual. That's why they name when I did the Set the Tone. The first one, that's why their name popped up individually. So you won't think they was a group.
Right?
And really, the next Set the Tone and Hot Potato, I don't think we did it for the other. I don't think we did it for Ghetto. No, we did. It did at the end though, but it's gonna be a group, but so they can do their own thing. They won't be just stuck like doing group stuff.
Right. So you working with like Memphis female artists, like what even made you want to work with Memphis, like specifically right now, Memphis female artists, like
Cause that's where I'm from.
Okay. Do you feel like the women in Memphis don't get enough attention or get seen a lot?
No.
So there was something that you wanted to change?
Yeah.
Do you have some more female artists from Memphis that you are looking into right now, or that you just listen to?
Of course you got Juicy Fruit, who always get overlooked. You got Lisa. It's a lot of girls. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite female rapper that I honestly did enjoy was True Dexter. She has like this vibe, just like how the girls on Set the Tone has, like, I don't know, it's just
it's a lot of girls. The Savages, man, it just it's a lot, but it's just a small community, so they do everybody do so much of the same thing. That's why they just stuck in this, like, you know what I'm saying?
This little box.
Everybody working with the same people or doing the same, like, method. It's not going to work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's working for the guys, but, the listeners want something more
different
with the girls. Like, they don't want to be around the booty popping song, but, you know what I'm saying? That was my thing with Set the Tone. I wanted to drop some gangster.
Yes, that was like one of my, and yes, that's why I was going to say, like, with you working with them, all of y'all gave us something totally different, because that's all, like, right now with the industry, females talk about it, shaking their ass and stuff, and they actually came with something different. I love that, and I'm proud of you and y'all for that. Do you have some more stuff that's coming out with them? Like, what, some more, can I get a secret?
We just doing a lot. We just doing a lot of songs right now. That's really it.
Okay. So you did something with Duke Deuce. How did y'all link up?
He had dropped this song, a whole lot of like the video, and I thought it was cool, and the little dance they were doing, and I had DM'd him, and he already had DM'd me like in 2015, but I didn't even peep it, but yeah, he had did that song, and I was like, man, this dude hard. I want to send him some, I want to work with him, and I did that, the first beat I sent, we was already what I was making. You know what I'm saying? Like where everybody liked the little Memphis sound, whatever. Sent him that. He was like, "Yo, G, we gotta work. We gotta lock in, blah blah." And that's how we went from there. And then we found out our dads used to work with each other on a phone call. But yeah, that's how we linked up to this day.
I love it. I love it. And I also love that you work with Megan. Megan Thee Stallion on Opposite Day, God's favorite warning. How does it feel working with somebody like Megan, who is a 3-time Grammy Award winner?
She's definitely the biggest artist I believe I worked with. So it was surreal because the way it happened, like I'm thinking like, nah, these niggas lying.
Like, how did it come about?
DJ Pretty Brown, she made the play like Megan Manager was looking for some beats, like some producers from Memphis, like people who like under the radar or whatever. Then she mentioned my name and like 2 other guys, and when she did that, you know what I'm saying, we got the email to send beats, and I sent them, and you know he reached out back to me on Instagram, and we had been chopping up for a couple of months leading up to the release. So I was sending the stuff. He was saying like, yeah, she gonna use them, but in my head I'm like, man, this nigga lying. Like every time, but it wasn't like every time. Like I was happy, but I was like, nah, I ain't. It could be smoke and mirrors. So like right here in the front of my head, I'm like, dang, it's too far. Ain't no way. In the back of my head, I'm like, that man lying. Oh God, that man lying. Ain't no way why she so turned about my beats. Man. And then it really was cool when it was getting close to the date, the drop date or whatever, or when I at least seen that that when she posted the pictures, like her just like the devil or whatever. So I was assuming that's what I was on, and then the paperwork actually came, and I was like, okay, I think it was still not 100% like, dang, I'm finna be, you know what I'm saying, we finna drop.
Still some loose ends.
Yeah, so then when it actually came, I was talking to Humanity Ferris, and we were just chopping it up, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm finna add 2 more songs on there. It was on the opposite day on there first. This the night, like right before 12, we were finna drop. He had called me, he was like, man, send the other 2 track outs so you get 2 more songs on the album. I was like, what? He was like, nah, right now, so you hurry up. You got go on send it. I had to run to. I'm in Times Square because I went out there because I wanted to see on the jumbotron. And I don't know if you've seen it, but that's why me and my family took a picture in front of. So went to the hotel, sent him the songs, and sent him the beats. Then the songs ended up making it because they had to mix it. That's why the album came out late. The next morning, like at 8. So that was pretty cool. Man,
those songs all of them bumping as hell, and it was so cool for her to give you your flowers.
Yeah, I didn't even know she even did that until I was looking my name up on Twitter, and ironically, the dude that had the link spelled my name wrong, but the dude that replied to him spelled my name right, which is how I seen his tweet to see the tweet that he replied to. Then I clicked on it. I was like, I ain't know she even did that. That was probably like one of the most, well thought out, most efficient way of somebody talking about me that I did something for them. And it was a person I ain't even met yet. Like, we was contacted through mutuals, but other than that, I thought that was pretty cool.
It was cool. That was definitely cool. So I also want to talk about your nonprofit organization that you talked about, Legendary Leaders. Is this nonprofit is to help people musically, or is just something in general that you wanted to do?
It's something in general. That's for like outside of music. I mean, I can, of course, it'd be cool to kind of embed some stuff from music in there, but it just to help out where I'm from, like my community.
Do you have some upcoming events with your nonprofit?
Yeah, I plan on doing the toy drive at like 2 schools, and hopefully more schools. And they're just like, I'm kind of trying to start out small because honestly I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm kind of getting pointers from my manager, his mom, and other people I know. They kind of deal with nonprofits and go from there, and also my dad too. And just go from there, just kind of try to wing it. I pick up on some stuff as I try and error or whatever.
I love it. So in this business, you come across a lot of people, right? And when you come across these people, what's your comfortability with artists? Like, do you build a friendship, or is it strictly business?
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people cool with me just it's a lot of people I'm cool with. I ain't did no songs with Jay, and they like some big artists, and they just like my energy. And of course, like I'd be happy just because they reaching out and or even respond to me, like even Dolph. I haven't even worked with Dolph yet, and I had DM'd him. I was like, "Was you scared to work with HitKidd?" And then he had said something back. He was like, "I'm waiting on you, ugly ass nigga." And then he had sent me the number, but like that's how I end up like just being cool with everybody. Like I don't even really have to, you know what I'm saying, work at that moment. And I'm not even trying to be nobody's friend to work with them. It's just like how it is. It's just the type of energy I hope to give that I was giving out to everybody. So for the most part, yeah, everybody be comfortable working with me. Like my album I'm working on, I'm getting a lot of features because people like to see what I'm doing. So I thank them for that or whatever.
So shit, like in this business or just in life period, like how do you determine the real from the fake? Because of course you being a producer, you're gonna have a lot of people that come to you like, hey big bro, shit like that. Like how do you determine the real from the fake?
My energy squeezes out bad energy almost. It's almost like you gotta be really good at faking to still be faking. Like your true colors gonna show when I come around for the most part. Like I walk in studio session, I know for a fact it be some dudes in there, hey, but it's like when I come in, my energy get to squeezing all that out. So you either want to go somewhere else in another room or just completely leave because. You know what I'm saying? Like they can tell. I can tell by how someone reacts to what I do or what I say, or you know, like I just see how people respond to certain things. It might not even be towards me. It might be the other people while I'm there. I can be able to tell, or you know, the efficiency of how you respond to me or others. So like, it's some people they'll hold out for a little minute, then they true colors start to pop. But
before we do, I have a game called How Memphis Are You, right? So, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
All right, then. My first question is, give me 2 of your favorite Memphis slang.
Jump, man.
Look, okay, with us being from the same high school, Central, tell me one of your favorite Central memories.
Man, I don't even know. I'd say the food fight for had graduated 2012 class.
Somebody that lasted all day?
Man, yeah, they was throwing piss balloon, Clorox.
They hit the Michael Jackson with the bleach balloon.
They threw ice cream on the news, man. They was drawing on top they spray paint on top of the school.
They were throwing bricks at the middle school of Bellevue. It was, oh my God, that was funny.
Yeah, they had piss and water guns and Clorox balloons.
Them folks wild as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, I was in the hallway, then I seen a balloon like on the other end, like hit the ceiling because they were trying to throw it all down the end of the hallway. They trying to hit the ceiling. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I had opened somebody's classroom door, man, them folks in there teaching. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not going down the hallway. Y'all for tripping.
No folks flooded the 9th grade bathroom. It was so
Then they threw a garbage can down from the 3rd floor. It was full of straight heavy paper. They threw it down and it hit somebody's neck.
I didn't know he did all that.
Nah, it hit somebody's neck.
Okay, this is our third and final question. What is your favorite place to eat in Memphis?
Crumpers on Mill Branch.
Okay.
That's the same Crumpers that was in front of Central, but they had moved, so I moved too.
Thanks. So shit, tell my people where they can find you at.
Just put in HitKidd anywhere. HitKidd.
Thank you, y'all.